Preparations well underway for what's being described as the most anticipated State of the Nation address. President Cyril Ramaphosa will deliver the last SONA for the 6th administration tonight. The address also marks the end of Ramaphosa's first term as President of the Republic. We're watching the story from a number of vantage points for you throughout the course of the morning. But let's begin at the center of the action. The Cape Town City Hall is where we find our Juniour Khumalo, who's part of our team watching developments in and around that area. And Junior, the sun is now coming out, possibly illuminating the state of the state. Great anticipation given the myriad of issues that the President will have to address tonight.
Indeed, Ayanda, the sun is coming out now. Final touches are just being put together just to ensure that the President delivers that State of the Nation address. But just to get an update on the state of readiness, we have the National Assembly spokesperson, Moloto Motapo. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Could you just give us an update on the state of readiness? We see they're still setting up the stage. What is happening in terms of the readiness for today's State of the Nation address?
No, we are ready. The stage, the podium where the President will be observing the 21-gun salute as well as the singing of the national anthem before proceeding to the House, normally is erected around this time. So we are very much, up to date. The Speaker, as well as the ministers from the security cluster were here until very late last night to check every aspect of our preparations, both inside and outside, and they inspected the whole area and they expressed happiness with our state of readiness. So it's all systems go. The hall, which will serve as the chamber, is ready, is well branded, and everything that needs to be done was completed already yesterday afternoon. As you can see outside, everything is perfectly ready. So we are ready to host the last State of the Nation address for this term of Parliament. As you know, this year we are having two important events in Parliament. We are having the State of the Nation address, and then after the elections, we will be having the opening of Parliament. So it's all systems go, awaiting the President to deliver his State of the Nation address in the evening.
Indeed. Well, speaking about the state of readiness, another thing that is still outstanding is the judgment by the Western Cape High Court when it comes to the EFF leaders that are trying to basically be part of the State of the Nation address. Should the court rule that they are allowed to come back in, will they be allowed back in, or is Parliament deciding on basically challenging the ruling?
Yeah. Well, we respect the judgment of the courts. That's what Parliament is there for. Those are the instruments, very important instruments of our democracy. We look up to them to interpret the law. And as and when such kind of a judgment comes, we will respect the judgment. And if there is a need to take any further steps with regard to the judgment, we will do so. But we must emphasize that it is not the EFF that is barred from attending the State of the Nation address. There is quite over 90% of the members of the EFF who will be attending the State of the Nation address. It's only 6 members of Parliament that are under suspension. These suspensions started on the 1st of February, and they will continue until the 29th of March. So as we are speaking now, they are very much in force. But of course, they have gone to the Western Cape High Court to challenge the suspensions, and we are waiting that ruling of the court. But it is important that because the reasons behind this suspension is the endeavor of members of Parliament and Parliament to ensure that this kind of sittings take place in a climate of orderliness. There is a respect for the decorum of the House. There is a need to protect the people of South Africa, their right to listen to the President The people of South Africa do not like what ordinarily happens here during the State of the Nation address, where instead of, because Parliament is there on behalf of the people of South Africa to hold the President to account, to create a platform whereby the commitment that the President made in the previous years, financial year, he has a platform to come and account on those commitments. What is it that his government has done, and what are the new plans that his government is committing to? So it is a very important mechanism of our constitutional democracy to ensure that the President is afforded space and a platform to account to the people of South Africa, and to allow the people of South Africa to hear and to hold the President to account. There is a time for debate. Next week, for 2 days, there will be another joint sitting where members will now come and respond and react to the President's State of the Nation address. And he will also have an opportunity to reply to the debate by members of Parliament. So that is democracy in action. Everything has got its time and its place. You cannot rise and challenge and want to debate the State of the Nation address right there. That's what the High Court said in its ruling recently with regard to another case in which the new joint rules of Parliament were being challenged. So we are looking forward also to this judgment, and we will see how the court decides.
Thank you so much, Mr. Matapo. That is the spokesperson of the National Assembly, just saying that they are looking forward to that judgment by the Western Cape High Court, where the 6 EFF MPs who were suspended from attending Parliament went to apply on an urgent basis to try and be part of this year's SONA Ayanda.
All right, Juniour Khumalo, live to us there from the precinct of the Cape Town City Hall. Juniour, for now, thanks very much indeed.